Now always remember to clean your kitchen before you go to cooking and wash them dishes. Get that nasty out of there. You want your red and a yellow bell pepper. You want your 2.5 pounds of ground chuck or stew beef, 2 carrots, 2 normal sized potatoes, an onion, and you want your 3 tomatoes. Now for your seasonings, you want your some garlic and onion powder. You want your about 48 ounces of beef broth, that's 6 cups, smoked paprika, minced garlic. Got us some chopped parsley here, a bay leaf, organic caraway seed or regular caraway seed, some sea salt, and that good old ground black pepper. 2.5 pounds of ground chuck with a teaspoon each of black pepper, salt, garlic, and onion powder. As you can see here, we got everything all diced up and ready to go. Yes. Look at them potatoes there. Now this is Hungarian goulash. This ain't the macaroni and beef, the beefaroni. This is the Hungarian goulash. Yes. Now they use peppers that we don't got here in the United States. So I use bell peppers, red and yellow. They use red. It's slight differences. Like beef stew, how we do, we might put a little flour and caramelize and sear that meat, but we ain't gonna do that. We merely just gonna brine it. So you want to put your heat on medium, and you want to heat up 3 tablespoons of oil or lard. Chef Fo had some old grease that he cooked bacon in and things of this nature. And you want to add your onion to that and go to sauteing them for 7 to 8 minutes. Yes. The old Chef Fo done sauteed them 7 to 8 minutes down there in that little bacon grease. Sure did. And after 7 to 8 minutes, you ought to see them starting to crisp up and get a little brine on them. Get that little brining on them. That's what you're looking for right there. And it ought to go to smelling good. Then you want to add your 2.5 pounds of ground chuck or stew meat to the mix, and you want to get to stirring that. Like I said, you ain't trying to get no crust on it. You ain't trying to cook it all the way. You ain't trying to caramelize it. All you merely trying to do is get it brine. And you see right here, you got that little bit of brine on it, just a little something, And here we go. Here we got a little more. We about halfway there now. Getting a little color on that thing, and that's all you want to do, baby. Quick and easy, simple recipe. Anybody can make it. Now this is where you want to get right here. This is where you want to be. Now it's been another 7 to 8 minutes. Now once you do that, you want to come behind that there with your tomatoes. Then you want to hit that off with your red and yellow bell pepper. And then finally come behind that with your garlic. Now you want about 5 cloves worth of garlic, but old Chef Fo only used about 3. And you want to saute that together, get that mixed in. And you want another 7 to 8 minutes. And then once you cook that for 7 to 8 more minutes, you want to remove it from the heat for this last little seasoning right here. Now that's a 1/4 cup of paprika and 3/4 teaspoons of salt, black pepper, and caraway seed. And you want to stir that and mix it in and get it all incorporated. Yes. Now once you do this in, you get that stirred in, it ought to be looking like this here. See how that sauce looking? See how that gravy looking? That's the paprika got it looking like that. You come behind that with 1 bay leaf, and you want a 6 cups of beef broth. Excuse old Chef Fo. Yeah, excuse old Chef Fo. 6 cups of beef broth. Or the Hungarians just use water, but the beef broth bring out the flavor. So you can get 6 cups or 48 ounces container from the grocery store, or you can get 6 cups of water and some beef bouillon. Put that thing back on the eye and turn the heat up to high. Yes. Good old Hungarian goulash coming up. And once it comes to a boil, what you want to do is reduce the heat back down to medium. We've been cooking on medium heat the whole time anyway. So only leave it high just to get it to that little boil, and then reduce it halfway down to medium. And once you do that, cover the top and cook it for 40 minutes. Now here we are. After 40 minutes, we done took our top off and we done hit it with them sliced carrots and them diced potatoes. Yes. Now you want to stir them and get them all mixed and incorporated as well, so the flavor of that broth can get inside them vegetables too. And believe it or not, this is our last step. We're going to cover back up that pot and cook it 40 more minutes, and then we ready to plate up, baby. Now, the Hungarians serve this with some type of pasta that we don't use here, so they say substitute it for egg noodles, but old Chef O just ate it like this. But you can do egg noodles, mashed potatoes, or rice, whatever you want to do. Came over the top there with a little bit of parsley. Sure did. Make it gourmet on you. Sure looking good. Look at that there. And drop down in there with some parsley, baby. Sure did. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. But guess what? Y'all ain't getting nothing to eat. You got to get your own. I'm out, baby.